So we're going to jump right into a Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt tribute episode. Dog, of course, you mentioned Terry, all
Yeah,
time legend, Hall of Famer in whatever organization you even want to talk about.
yeah,
He's in there. He should be in their Hall of Fame. A
yeah.
man of many people's Mount Rushmores of professional wrestling. We've talked about Mr. Funk a lot over the last past 72 episodes of this podcast. What do you first remember meeting or seeing Terry Funk?
So I'm gonna go back and please put a pin in that question.
Okay.
When did I first see or remember Terry Funk? And I just want to state something about my uh, my philosophy, my mindset. And look, when I speak things out loud, it speaks it into existence, and it helps me to do the things that I'm talking about. And so I have been look, and I've shed some tears, and I might again or whatever. But I so yesterday was the third anniversary of my father passing. I don't want to. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to. I don't want to read it on social media. I don't want to see that. That's not the day that I want to remember my father on. You know what I mean? Like it's life in general is a game of perspective. And so, how do I choose to look at or forward slash accept what is going on in the world? And so in my brain, I have to break it to my heart that the memories are eternal. The memories I have of these gentlemen can never be taken away from me, and they're all very positive ones. The ones I don't want to remember are what day they passed away on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The day not only I, but the rest of the world, and especially their loved ones, the people closest to them, lost them. Like I don't want to talk about that. I want to celebrate it, and I want that to be the perspective that we talk about these two guys in, because they're not to be laid down and mourned. They're to be celebrated. And if you ask either one of them, and I can imagine asking each of them, well, what do you want us to do? You know what I mean? I can imagine both of them maybe open hand slapping me for saying that. You know what I mean? And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all, because Bray was and we'll get into him too, but just two very physical men, but loving men. Like it's so cool to see some guys that you fear, like from a animalistic standpoint, a primal standpoint. I'm scared of that dude because I think that dude can have his way with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but to also be enamored or inspired by the love that they exude, and that it exuded in every relationship they had, and both of them. So anyway, I kind of went around the corner to just say, look, I'll cry again about losses in my life, but we're all going to be dealt them, and whether we like it or not, they're coming. So how I had to ride up yesterday to Huntsville, 4.5 hour drive by myself in the car, listening to my playlist, very eclectic playlist, but very poignant songs on that playlist that will bring a tear to a glass eye. And I mean, so I cried a lot in 4.5 hours. And to be quite honest, I drove 4.5 hours back today, and I didn't have dry eyes for too many miles on that trip either. But they, man, it was thankful. And I know this is me, and I ain't preaching my religion or anything, but I was thankful to God for the opportunity that I got to spend time with these two guys who are special, who were very special in the industry in which we all love so much. Very special human beings, very special professional wrestlers slash sports entertainers, whatever you want to call it. They were special people in this industry. And man, I got to spend a little time with them. And I'm thankful to God for that.